And hello everybody, this is me in big, yes. Welcome in everybody, welcome in Groovy, welcome Alice. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the pre-stream prison. Oh, I guess you're freed now, is what I should be saying. In the background you can already hear the intro playing of Pokemon Emerald, as you should. I figured I might do like a mini solo thing at first. We'll see how long I do this before I actually switch over to the game. But this is my greeting mode. Just me in big. Me front and center. Greeting you all. Welcome in everybody. I hope you're going to be enjoying today. I hope you've all had a good day so far. It is currently 5 PM for me. Who knows what time it is for you? I mean, I guess, at least for some of you, it's 4 PM. But for the rest of the world, who knows? Who knows? Anywho, let me go over to the game. Bloop. There we go. And we press start if the game wants to let me. Game doesn't want to let me. Game doesn't want to let me. Why not? What's its issue? Is the controller just disconnecting constantly? There we go. Weird. Anyhow, let's go into new game. Again, this is a randomizer Nuzlocke. Everything's been randomized, and if all of you guys want to play on the same settings as I do, with the same wild Pokemon as I get, and with the exact same everything, you can go ahead into my Discord and just take the file. There is a randomizer file. You can copy that. And actually make very dang sure that I posted in the randomizer file and not anything else. I didn't post in the ROM itself. Nope, just the randomizer settings. Very good. Had to make sure that I didn't do something really stupid. Bam, bam, ba-dam, ba 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 ba-dam. Bam, ba-dam. Yes, Professor Birch, you are a talky person. I know. You love talking a lot. Are you a boy or a girl? We are a boy. Oh, and I'm getting greeted right away by a bot. That is lovely. Goodbye. Lovely jubbly. Let's see. The name is Basil. Let's hope that it sticks that way and that we don't get a 2 or 3 or a 4 at the end of this name later on. Confirm the name. We're gonna head into Litterroot now. We're gonna get transported in a truck. Truck time! We're gonna get isekai'd into a Pokemon world. Hi, I'm here, but also playing Overwatch. Very well. Enjoy your game. Good luck with your game. Win the game. Wee. Let's step out of the truck. We got isekai'd and now stepping out of the truck. And whoa, this is a new world. This is weird. There's Pokemon. I have a mum. I have a mum who cares for me. That's a weird world. Let's head inside the house. We have a house, everybody. We have our own room. There's monkeys in our room setting up the TV. That's crazy. I can already tell I need to change the text speed. Hold on. Options. It's text speed. Fast. Battle style. To set. Frame? Which frame do we like best? This looks cute. It has flowers. This is cloudy. I wonder how many people... Oh, this is leaves. I'll keep this. This is lovely. I wonder how many people have actually changed the settings and frames. Clock has stopped. I'm not sure if it's gonna properly do this or if it's actually still gonna base it off of my own time, but it is currently 5:04, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's minutes. Ah. I know my clocks, everybody. I do. There we go. 5. We need to go with like 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that, because that one would be the 5th. So somewhere in between here is 5. Well, I guess I can go with 5 now because I took some time. There we go. Clock's all set. Finished moving everything. Lovely jubbly. We can head over to our PC, and I think there should still be a potion here. Yep. It's indeed still a potion. Anything on TV? Dad might like this program. Better get going. Bam, ba-dam. Wait, Basil, quick, come quickly. Okay, Mum. Look, it's Petalburg's gym. Maybe Dad will be on. Interview, we brought you this report from in front of the Petalburg gym. Oh, it's over. Wow. Good job. Think Dad was on, but we missed him. Too bad. Too bad. You haven't seen him in the last 10 years. Too bad. Oh. One of Dad's friends lives in town. Professor Birch is his name. He lives right next door, so you should go over and introduce yourself. Also, he has a daughter, so get acquainted with her. You'll marry her eventually. What? Oh, nothing. There is... Wait, where are we supposed to go? I think we were supposed to go into the house first. House? House. Ba-da-bum-bum-ba-da-dum. And you are... Oh, you're Basil from our next door neighbors. Yes. Our daughter's excited to meet you. She's upstairs. Ma'am, I'm 10. Okay. There's a Pokeball. Let's go pick it up because we don't own it and we are supposed to just touch stuff that isn't ours. Who are you? Oh, you're the strange boy who just moved in and you're already touching my Pokeball on the ground. How dare you? I'm May, glad to meet you. This is already beginning way too sillily. I have this dream of becoming friends with Pokeball all over the world. That's gonna be a lot. That's like Uber Facebook, basically. How many friends will you have? Like thousands? I mean, at this point, if you keep in touch with all the Pokemon that are out there now, there's at least over 1,000. Hope you're aware of that. Goodbye. Weird girl. I guess we have to just head out. Hi, there are scary Pokemon outside. I can hear their cries. I want to go see what's going on, but I don't have any Pokemon. Can you go see what's happening for me? Sure. Help me! Ah! Ah! There's a tiny little weasel coming after me, and I, a grown man, cannot stop it. Whatever shall I do? Please, 10-year-old child, help me. Ooh, starters! Starters. We have an Oddish first. Oddish is cool. Oddish is nice. We like Oddish. Slackoth, that is later on semi-legend, so that's really cool. And Dratini. Dratini is amazing. I don't know why I went all, what's it called? Java style with my name there. Houdini. But no, it's a Dratini. Oddish, Dratini, and Slackoth. This is... So let's think about this reasonably. Sort of reasonably. First gym is a rock gym. Neither Slackoth nor Dratini will be able to do anything against it. And Dratini will be a very late evolution. Then we have Oddish, who will do really, really well against the first gym. Second gym is a fighting gym. Slackoth will get beaten up. Oddish will kind of get beaten up. Especially Meditite with Confusion, because it's going to be a poison Pokemon at that point. And Dratini will still not be able to do much, unless it gets Dragon Rage. Is it Dragon Rage? 42 damage? Sounds good, honestly. Third gym is Electric. And at that point, none of these really help. And at that point, I'd hope that I have something better captured. Thank you, Spyro, and welcome in, Spyro. 3rd month of resubscriptions. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Snackoth, Oddish, or Dratini? Alice, I think Dratini is the best, but I guess where it's such a late era, it will probably not be the best pick. So I actually am going to check here quickly whether or not Dratini gets Dragon Breath. Because if it does really early, you know, 40 true damage isn't bad. To be very honest. But it does, it gets it at level 22, which is like a little late. Because our level cap, by the way, is 15. At that point, it will have a dragon move, I guess. Is Oddish going to be any better, actually? I hope Oddish will have an Absorb by then, probably. Yes, Oddish will already have Absorb at this point. Oh, do you want to go with a Vileplume or something like that, though? Do you even get a Leaf Stone early on? I feel like stones are really late game. Welcome in, Spyro. Also, someone said this while playing a retail simulator, and I quote this a lot. Having a mild panic attack in the break room. Well, it makes me laugh because it's such a real moment. What? 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 No, I hope you're doing okay, Spyro. I hope work isn't too stressful for you. Oh, please calm down, have a drink, have something to eat if you can. Go like half pace. Do I go for Dratini's really cool though? Screw it. We'll capture something really good later anyways. Let's go for Dratini. Let's go for Dratini! The little worm! Our worm! The worm! Yes! We have a Dratini now, everybody! Dratini's our starter! Dratini's also gonna probably be the leaf starter. The worm! The worm! Oh wait, okay, it does have an attacking move. And it missed. This is a sign of what's to come, everybody. Missing the first 2 attacks we can possibly have done. Can we stop missing? Thank you. Okay. You really... Again, we have no Pokeballs, so losing the starter fight doesn't actually matter. But it's still sad when it happens. There is absolutely... And we missed again! Fascinating. Truly. Well and truly fascinating. Do I already... I will use the potion because I actually genuinely don't know what happens when we lose the starter. Oh, it can't escape. Oh, it's trying to run. Interesting. So we can't actually lose the starting fight. As pathetic as this even is as a thought. Please hit it. There we go. We win our first battle by using a potion. This is pathetic. Oh. Does the worm know the way? The worm apparently does not know the way. The worm has failed to hit Wrap several times and almost perished. Even though the Nuzlocke hasn't even begun. At least it isn't self-destruct. At least it isn't self-destruct. Hi, Spyro. Oh my god, I forgot. Dratini is a worm. All hail the worm! Doesn't Dragonite come at level 50? It arrives really late. Indeed. It'll be very, very late. So it's gonna be a worm for at least half its life. We received the Dratini. Woo, and we shall name the Dratini. It'll be called the Worm. Unless somebody has another name. Redeem your names, everybody, if you have a name. Otherwise, I'll call it the worm. Because Rotini in German is also just called Rotini. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, ba-dum, bam, bam, ba-bum, bam, bam. Bam, bam, ba-dum, bam, bam, ba-bum, bam, bam, ba-bum. Bam, 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 bam. D. Is there like a minus sign? There is a minus sign. Worm. Bam. Bam, bam, ba-dum, bam, bam, ba-dum. Save your name points for another Pokemon? Alright, it'll be called the Worm. The Worm, the Worm. If you work at Pokemon and gain experience, I think you'll make an extremely good trainer. Thank you, I'm 10 years old and I literally just obtained a worm. But sure, I'll become the best trainer you've ever seen. Don't you think it might be a good idea to see May? No. Oh, don't be that way. You should go meet my kid. No. Oh, don't be that way. You should... Everybody's trying to hook me up. We're 10. Game. We're 10. Okay, fine. Great. May should be happy too. I hope so. Get May to teach you what it means to be a trainer. Sure. Fine. Goodbye. Did you call us stupid? I said no such thing. I said no such things. We've just been having a little joke about the fact that it's weird that everybody wants me to play with with a neighbor's kid. As like, we've barely known each other, we're both 10, leave us alone. Clearly May is more interested in the wild Pokemon than in me. Again, this is not our first encounter. It's a Cascoon though, so we could get a Cascoon on this route when we eventually get our Pokeballs. Which is pretty cool. Also, I guess, for posterity... Okay, it's still starting this game. It has shed skin, and it is modest. We actually get a good starter with a good... With a good, what's it called? With a good nature. We actually get a good nature for once. I mean, yes, Dragonite is like a 50-50 type of deal, but Morris is good. Morris is actually good. I'm happy. I won't complain. Morris is actually a good nature for once. Hello, Oldale. I think we're supposed to just fight first. Let's heal. I love Dustox. I mean, Dustox is alright. Dustox is honestly really cool. I know that I've usually had Dustox for first and second gyms because they did really well. I think we're just supposed to go upstairs, well, upstairs, quote unquote. Thing is, alright, without an advantage, and we have no more potions, without an advantage, we will lose. There could be Seedot. Okay, we could get a Seedot. That's also really cool. I really like Nuzleaf. Let's use Wrap and let's hope that it hits. Now, I do feel like I need to be very frightened about Dratini's moveset. It learns absolutely nothing, and Wrap is an 85% hit rate move. It learns absolutely nothing until level 10, which is T-Wave. Then... Wait, that's first gen. Hold on, give me a second. It learns absolutely nothing until level 8, which is T-Wave, and then... Dragon Wind thingy. I don't actually know what the move's called in English. What are you called? Twister. It learns Twister at level 15. Fascinating. The Worm, you really don't have anything going for you, do you? Oh no. The Worm. The Worm. Just wrap it up already. Wrap the battle up. You can do it. Oh no, it uses Harden. I like the Worm. The Worm. It'll be absolutely useless early on. I like Moths, and Dustox is Moth. 1 + 1 = 2. I like Dustox. Dustox is great. I do like it much more than Beautyfly, personally. Okay, so we'll struggle. I was like, okay, maybe we can get like a level up or two and, you know, use that to have an advantage on May, but it doesn't look good for us in that department. I do really want to win the rival fight, but I'm genuinely unsure if I can. Maybe we can get like a level, a singular level. That'd be great. It's like walking this grass here. Let's just get a level, a singular level. Ooh, there's a Pidgey here. That's adorable. Did that thing just not have a noise coming from it? Interesting. Oh, Rap does no damage. I mean, we do have Leers. Wait, is Leer for attack or defense? It's for defense. Okay, so we can Leer spam and then Rap, and then we might actually do damage. I know, it's crazy, right? Oh, it's a crit. The first crit of the Nuzlocke, everybody. And it wasn't against us. It was for us. It was on our side. Pidgey down. Good old leveling because we don't have access to the market yet, I don't think. Now imagine having to do this every time for hours. Because this would be the life we'd have without rare candies. It's a Poochyena. Poochyena would also be dope. Bum, 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 bum. We should have gone to the center. Because we're not doing damage. Okay, Poochie missed. Good. Let's use Leer. Because that's the only chance we have at actually beating this. How much does this tackle do? He critted? Lame. On the bright side, that means it only does like 2 to 3 damage. I mean, the Nuzlocke hasn't begun yet, but... The Nuzlocke hasn't begun yet, you know, but... You know... 2 crits? 2 crits? I love Pokemon, everybody. Pokemon is a great game. Pokemon is a wonderful game. On the bright side, we haven't gotten Pokeballs yet, so it hasn't begun yet, but... Come on, game! Is this the world we live in? Is this a sign for what's to come? It's a Cascoon. Oh, this is going to be especially horrible. At least it doesn't really have anything to defend itself with. Oh, well. No, I'm not going to fight this against Harden. This is going to take an eternity. No. I think we'll just go ahead and fight our rival and then get the Pokemon market. Otherwise, we'll suffer for far too long. I want the Pokeballs. I want to have actual Pokemon to fight with. I don't want to fight with the worm for a long time here. Let me run. Whatever you are, you're clever. Let me run. And please don't show up when I have to capture a Pokemon here. Thank you. Oh, hello, May. Let's see. The Pokemon found on Route 103 include... Oh, hi. Oh, I see my dad gave you a Pokemon as a gift. Since we're here, let's have a quick battle. I'll give you a taste of what being a trainer's like. I already had a taste of what being a trainer's like. Trust me, I already did. A Poochyena critted me twice in a row. It can't get any worse than that. Okay, Trico. Let's go with the patented Leer Rap strategy. Because that's the only way we'll ever do any damage. Unless we get beaten first. Which could very well just happen. On the bright side, again, until we have Pokeballs, none of this really matters. Except for my pocket. Because I'd really like the prize money. The prize money would be nice, but I don't think we have access to the prize money. The game won't let us. Unless this is not a losable fight? Is this a little... Yes, it is a losable fight. Dratini, Dratini, don't do this to me. You're already... Oh, do we have to win this fight? Oh, do we have to win this fight? I'm scared now. Leave me alone, wild Pokemon. Leave me alone. Welcome in, Pixel. Welcome in. We're currently suffering through with the Dratini, and I'm honestly regretting my choices a little bit. Do we have to win again? Oh, we have to win against... This is gonna take a while until we get Pokeballs then, everybody. This is gonna take a while. Let's buckle up and beat wild Pokemon to gain a couple of levels of difference to beat May, because we have no rare candies at this point. Oh dear. We have no rare candies and we have no Pokeballs. We're just trucking along, beating up Pokemon to gain a couple... Oh, this does no damage. Oh no. Well, see you tomorrow, guys. Oh no. No, we're not gonna fight the Cleffa. The Cleffa is apparently really horrible to fight against. Mr. Streamerman, I'm back. Welcome back. Oh, there's the Spearow. How are you doing? How's your new PC feeling? How much damage is Spearow gonna do before we get to beat it? It's gonna do 3 damage per hit. Okay, so we can do this in a very slow way. Unless Growl reduces our attack by a lot. Okay, this is gonna take an eternity. PC is great, but I need that chair. Chairs are great. That said, chairs tend to also become not so great when it's warm. Summer in my office chair is awful. It means a sweaty back. That's what it means. This is going to take an eternity. Oh dear. I just need like 1 or 2 level ups is the thing. 1 or 2, and then maybe we can beat May without any more trouble. And we can get to actually capturing useful Pokemon for our team. Give me level up. No! Also having an allergic reaction. Yeah, you did say you had a dust allergy. I just feel like everybody kind of does, right? Dust and sweat. Sweat allergy seems really annoying in the summer. Though it's also relevant to say that if it's rashes and itchy skin and everything, then it usually is the salt inside of the sweat that, when not washed off fast enough, will irritate the skin because it dries out the skin. So there's a trouble until it's like diagnosed. Obviously, it's just kind of there's multiple reasons. Let's double Leah and Rap, because otherwise we have no chance of winning. Uses Growl. Right, I forgot. It reduces our attack as we reduce its defense. Fascinating. Ba-dum bum 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 ba-da-da-dum bum. This is gonna take a while. I wonder if our level up, if 1 level up will suffice. It won't give us any new moves, but it could give us just a little bit of extra amount of power to beat the Trico before it beats us. Maybe. Hopefully. Perhaps. This is... Have you missed? Oh, this is gonna be pain. And you missed again. There you go. You did it, Worm. You did it. You get a level up. Whoa! You got a whole whopper nothing for it. Oh. Baby worm, dirt, 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 baby worm. Baby worm is not doing good, everybody. Baby worm is not doing good. I had hoped that Dratini would do more, I'll be very honest. Let's see. So, how are you struggling with dostology? I guess it's time to clean the room. Easier said than done. Oh. Do we want to try beating May? Or do we want to grind up another level up? Oh no, it's a Metapod. I think we just try and beat May here because we have really got no other choice. Unless we take even longer to do this. If we lose again, then we grind another level. If we lose again, we grind another level. Welcome in, Ranger. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to our hell. We have a Dratini. It's amazing. It's going to be amazing. But right now, it does nothing. And we haven't got Pokeballs, so we're in eternal hell. We have infinite chances of beating May. But it's also... you know, it's going to take a while, because all we have is Rap, which is an 85% chance of missing the move, of hitting the move, though honestly, it feels like the reverse. It's a Trico. I would have chosen Oddish for self-heal. Honestly, me too. But I was greedy, I saw the potential of a Dragonite. So, here we are. Let's just go with Rap right away. Oh, Pound does 4 damage. And we do less than 4 damage. That did 3 damage, okay. We did a crit, okay. Maybe we can do this finally. Maybe we can finally beat May. Just maybe, if we don't miss too often. Though that said, the Trico's already kind of caught up with us. It is already... and we missed! And we missed, and it keeps using Pound. Great. It has been wrapped again. It'll take trickle damage, but trickle damage isn't really gonna matter. We need a crit, everybody. We need a crit. We didn't get the crit. We need to miss, otherwise we're right back to where we started of getting another level up. Because again, we have no Pokeballs, so none of this matters. There's no Nuzlocke without Pokeballs, as painful as this is. Let's sigh. Hello, Route 103. What can we get? Can we get anything useful here? Can we get anything useful at all here? To just level up against? Just basic Emerald has been my hell. Have not gotten to the second gym and I'm on my 5th attempt. Ugh. I mean, are you... I mean, if you're playing on cartridge and self-leveling, and you're not just leveling in like the first round to attempt to stay safe, then yes, it seems very risky. None of these will take any damage. This is hell. I'm gonna do some Kabuki shiny hunt while I watch. Fair enough, fair enough. Good luck. Right. Cleffer also does insane damage. Everything does damage. It's half our level and it does just as much damage as the Trico did. Oh well. Bam, ba-dam, bam, ba-dam, bam, ba-bam. Ba-dam, bam, ba-dam, bam, ba-da-dam, bam. Eventually, we'll get the extra level up and then we can beat May, perhaps. Except we miss 85% of the time. 15% of the time. This is why Clef is a demon should be banished out. Oh. Clef is fine. It's just oddly tanky for what it is. That's all. Returning to Pokemon Center. This is our life now. This is manual leveling life. It's been an hour. This has been our hour, guys. Manually leveling, not even 2 levels. And these are reasons why we have rare candies, except we don't get rare candies because we can't do anything with the market yet. We need to actually beat the rival. Bam, 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 bam. Be grateful I paused for the download from Monster Hunter World I spawned for you. Ooh. Bam, bam. We could get a Sphere if we're really lucky. Oh, look at it roll. Look at it jiggle and smile and be cute and adorable. And now we have to beat it. Because we can't catch it yet. And if we can catch it, it's gonna be super hard. It has a growl as well. We're never gonna win with Leer. And we're never gonna win with Rap. Unless it knows nothing else except for growl. Then it's gonna take an eternity to beat anyways. If you catch it, call it allergy in my honor. No, Sphere isn't an allergy. Hey, we missed our attack. Oh, it has powder snow. Ugh. Yeah, heck no. Heck no. Everything is stronger than a Dratini right now. This is fascinating. Ba-da-dum bum ba-dum bum. This is well and truly fascinating. Welcome to my personal hell. Bum 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 bum. I do have the odd feeling this is gonna be a very troublesome Nuzlocke. Give me something. Give me something I can beat. That's I mean, the game said, here you go. Have something you can beat. To which I say, fair enough. And now is the point where we learn that Splash actually does one-hit KO people. Magikarp is very beatable. It's something. Yeah, it is something. It's the game listened. Also, the thought of getting a Magikarp early on is equally enticing, except it also won't do anything until level 20. It'll be really good later, after first gym. But until then, we got a whole whopping 5 XP. Okay, something not Magikarp, otherwise we really will be stuck here for an eternity. Oh dear. It's a Zigzagoon, okay. I can imagine you trying to conquer the world with a worm and a flopping fish. A Zigzagoon missed. Okay. Let's wrap. Everything does damage. We missed. We whiffed. Woohoo! And now our attack is down. Joy. Can we wrap again? Yes, we can actually hit. Oh, we got a crit. Nice. Okay, this is lovely jubbly. How much XP do we get? We get a 25 out of how many Zigzagoons do we need to beat? 4 more. Thank you for the boop. 4 more Zigzagoons at least. Oh boy. Oh no. There's a Cleffer. How much XP did it give us last time? Not a whole lot, I don't think. Demon is back. Demon is back. And use Charm. And this is gonna take an eternity. Bam 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 ba da da dum bam bam. It's another one. Great. I'm not escaping them, am I? I just press wrap, spam wrap, and get it over with. Apparently I might as well. Just pound also. Everything does damage! How is this our life right now? And we missed! Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-da-da-bum bum 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 bum. Wrapped again. Pound hits again. We have one more attack before we need to run. Honestly, eventually I might just... we may get a new file very soon here. Because this appears to be our life. We missed again! This is truly 15 XP. This is our life. It's my life. It's my life. Oh no. Why did I have to greed for Dratini? I should have just picked the Oddish. I should just have picked the Oddish. Bum 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 bum. Blue encounter? Hello, anything? Bum 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 bum. It's a skitty. It's come to greet us from our fire red Nuzlocke 2 months ago. Almost 3 months ago, actually. Bum 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 bum. Rap. We critted. And at least that's something. Bum 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 bum. We missed. It critted. And we run. Because I don't really want to lose. I know it's like just my inexperience, but I'm not a fan of old gen games not telling you everything a move can do. Yes, that is what I have a wiki for. To be fair, it does fairly well for the most part, I guess. There's very rarely an instance where I don't... at this point, I know most of what everything does. But, yeah. I do feel that. Some moves did get abbreviated text. Have you heard of the ROM hack Modern Emerald? So, fun fact. I was contemplating. I was in the basement contemplating really, really hard. Should I play Modern Emerald? And you know what? I really wanted to, but I also decided I wanted to first play regular Emerald. Obviously on Randomizer, because I'm never playing vanilla. But I did want to play regular Emerald. This is going to take an eternity. But welcome in, Mitsuo. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. But yes, I do have that game at least on my to-do list. Because again, I don't actually know what I'm gonna do after Emerald. That said, I think Emerald's gonna stick with us for a while because Dratini, despite using wrap, cannot wrap up fights fast enough. So... yeah. For reference again, until we get Pokeballs, the Nuzlocke has not yet started, the market hasn't opened, and our losses are pointless. That said, I will eventually maybe decide for my own sanity to just reset. Get a new save file and surrender. Surrender to the Dratini. It's a Skitty. Just don't crit like last time, Skitty, and we'll get along well. Have you heard of Heart and Soul by the same developer? Same features, GBA version of Heart Gold Soul Silver. That sounds pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. I did see it, I think, on the Hackdex. If there is a website called Hackdex, so you can download all the ROM hacks. You can make your ROMs become ROM hacked. It is pretty cool. I may have to check that out as well. Because I did want to play Heart Gold Soul Silver eventually. Probably after Emerald. Skitty, stop. Just lose already. Give us the XP. Never give up, never surrender. It's really tough to not to right now. 20 more XP, everybody. It's just 4 more Magikarps. Welcome in, Ruby. The neighbor's cat is trying to eat your worm. Wording. Yes. Welcome in, Ruby. I hope everybody who's in here today is having a great time or had a great day so far. And you will enjoy watching me struggle through a Dratini that has literally nothing to boot for it. Do you have anything, market dude? Oh, you're gonna show me the market. There's a Pokemon mark. Yay, we know how... We got a free potion. Okay. Honestly, that potion might save our butts. That potion might save our butts when we fight May again. Get your mind out of the gutter, this is a Christian stream. Never said that. It's just mostly PG, except for Mondays. Mondays is 18+. Because I cannot account for other people's mouths. It's a Barbosch. There's a lot of interesting mons in the first few routes, yeah, I will say. How good is your German? Mein Deutsch ist ziemlich gut, weil ich in Deutschland geboren wurde und ich eigentlich Deutsch bin, aber ich spreche nur Englisch. There you go. Is that an answer? Yes, Spyro is your Christian little VTuber. Or PNG tuber, I guess. Not that it makes much of a difference. Down goes the... Nope, we missed. I was gonna celebrate too soon. Down goes the Barboach. Not. I'm also German. Hello, Beer, Sauerkraut, Bratwurst. Yay, level 7. What do we get? We do get +2 attack. We actually get a good level up. So let's heal. Let us heal up and attempt May again. I think we still need to pray for a crit. Honestly. Maybe we'll be freed from our pain and suffering. Who knows? Bum, ba-dum, bum. Grinding in Vanilla Emerald and no physical special split is gonna make things hard. Only until we beat May. Then we can buy rare candies. I just need to get to the actual Nuzlocke part of this Nuzlocke, which is having to beat May and getting Pokeballs, and then we can actually remove the grind. like we always do. Hello, May. Please be kind. Don't crit. Don't garbage us. Just exist. Let Dratini do its thing. Bum, 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 bum. Please hit the first rep. Yes, okay, we've hit the first rep. I don't see any damage difference. Oh, that's a layer already. Oh, we had actually a chance last time because he never leered. Pound does 4 damage still, though. Okay. Maybe still 4 damage. You were freed from wrap. Okay, cool. Still does 4 damage. We got a crit, and the wrap should finish it. We're finally free after an hour. After an hour, we are finally free from the May curse. The Nuzlocke can begin, everybody. We just need to return to Professor Birch. And then everything will be good. Oh boy, this took some time. Let us heal just in case. Woo, yay. Bum. Bum 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 bum. 55550. Oh, translated word. Okay, translated word in German. Do you want me to? Oh, I actually need to look at it from Twitch because the numbers. These are 6 5s. These are 6 5s. So that's 5.555.550. Not what I ever expected I'd have to say, but fair enough. Let's visit Birch. Say hi to him. Hi. Yes, we've met your daughter. She's lovely. She just beat us up several times. She bullied us. You should really... Oh, you're not gonna talk to her about that? No? Okay, cool. You're gonna give me a Pokedex instead so I can keep getting bullied by her. Okay. I see now. Hey, we got Pokeballs. The Nuzlocke has begun, everybody. Dung dung dung. Am I allowed to put a tongue twister in the translate into German? Yes, you are, because most good chances that the tongue twister will not work in German once translated. Dum, bum, bum, bum. Although that is more than a word, but right now I'm just interested in what you have. Also find it a bit of a tongue twister? I mean, it's not a tongue twister. I'm usually struggling with reading numbers. I really suck at numbers. Okay, what do we actually get? We get a... It has begun. We get a Magikarp as our first route encounter. It is a Magikarp. Carp. There we go. Again, there's no way of it fleeing. It shall be called the fish. Yes, let us continue this theme of calling things the, in brackets, animal. Hello, Magikarp. You shall receive a nickname, and you shall be called the fish. F, there. F-I-S-H. There we go, the fee. Let's see what its nature is. Funnily enough, the Dratini has a modest nature, which is actually not bad for later on. But you also have a modest nature. Right, moving on. That was fast. Alright, we have running boots now. I know. I didn't comment on it. I have another modest nature Magikarp. I mean, surf is gonna be good, but that's it. that is it. On the bright side... Hello, Pokemon Market. Save me from this pain. Hello. Yes, my lovelies. I shall receive the rare candies gratefully. And we shall receive another potion. Right, we don't get any starting money. Usually you get 2,000 starting money. But in this game, you get no pocket money. None at all. Wait, isn't there usually a route there? Am I dumb? Huh. No, maybe it's this one? No? I don't know. What do we get here? It's a Spearow. I mean, that's the first thing that's actually got to deal damage, I guess. Are there tongue twisters in English that don't really work in German and are just as easy to say? I actually don't know. I have no tongue twister information. Spearow. What shall we call the Spearow? Do we just wanna... It is in German, as the usual theme is. It is called a Habitak. The bird. Okay, we're actually keeping with the theme. The bird. The bird, birdie bird. Burb. Duh. There we go. Right, this is a D. You didn't do the meme. You didn't do the meme. Welcome in, Wicked Clown Gaming. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? Here's the tongue twister. Okay, go ahead. Do your worst. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna read it in English, and then I'll read it in Oh, boy. That is a lot of stuff. Betty Butter bought some butter, but said she, this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter, but a bit of butter will make my batter better. Then she bought a bit of butter better than the bitter butter made her bitter better. Batter better, so it was better. Betty Butter bought a bitter better butter. Oh, God. Okay. This is... Yep. Busy day today, and that was so many bzz. I will set a clip marker here, sure. And then in German, I guess, I'll do my best, by the way, because this doesn't work and I'll have to translate it word for word because a lot of the sense here is kind of gonna be lost. Betty Butter kaufte etwas Butter, aber, sagte sie, diese Butter ist bitter. Wenn ich es in mein Teig tue, wird der Teig bitter. Aber ein bisschen bessere Butter wird mein Teig besser machen. Dann kaufen Sie ein bisschen bessere bisschen Butter, besser als die bittere Butter. Dies machte ihren bitteren Teig besser. Somit war's bessere Betty Butter. So it was better. Betty Butter bought a bit of that last sentence doesn't even make sense. So war's besser. Betty Butter kaufte ein bisschen bessere Butter. This is like, what? Again, tongue twisters don't work in translated. That should be clip. Yep. Let's see here for a second. Looks like a Gen 1 run so far. It does, honestly. Also flying types or gain flying type by evolution. Yeah, true. You have a bashful nature. You have peck. Okay, cool. And you already have pretty good stats. Also war's besser, dass Betty Butter bessere Butter kaufte. Okay, fine. Translating an entire sentence hasn't been on my bingo card for today. Thank you for allowing the tongue twister, by the way. All good. It was a funny thing to do. Bum bum baram bum baram. Let's see if the Gen 1 team keeps up, because now we have to go into the west side route and capture another Pokemon. So far, though, we haven't gotten anything that can deal with the first gym. I'll be frightened. It's a Ralts! Yeah! It's a male Rolls. That's gonna be cursed. But it's a Ralts. There's no Gallade yet. Oh no, I'm scared of what the name's gonna be now. What is the name gonna be now, everybody? Because the Rolls is called Trasta in... Okay. Spyro redeemed the mind. The child. Spyro was first. Spyro was first by slight margin, so I will refund you, Pix. The mind. I was worried there for a second of what other things people could have named it. The mind. You're also gonna say child. Okay, people are actually much more tame than I thought. I was like the wife, the girlfriend, the male wife, I guess, because it's a male roles. The waifu. There would have been a lot of weird things to name it. I would have trusted the internet. But the Randeem has decided it will be the mind. What's about you make you call it princess? There you go. Mitsuo wanted to call it the waifu. At least one person's mind was where I thought it would be. The mind. Wasn't the fish your first encounter on 103? Wait, well, this is 102. The fish is down here in 101. And then we had the Spearow in 103. 101, 103, 102. I'm not like some of the weird people. Fair enough. I would never trust. We have our rolls now, everybody. Yay, we can go into fire, except this guy's got at least a Zigzagoon. And nothing we have will be able to fight a Zigzagoon really well. This is what we have this for. Because there's... Wait, I can ignore the magic card. Oh, this is old gen where it goes back. It goes back to the screen. The joy. The pure joy. I don't want to go absolutely mad because I think he's on level 7. So give the Spearow level 7 and the Rolls level 7, I think. Bam, 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 bam. We spent an hour today on leveling. I think we all know that this Nuzlocke will take a year if I continue manually leveling. Hence, rare candies are allowed. Hence why every Nuzlocke in the world uses rare candies, unless it's a challenge Nuzlocke, which is painful. My bad, I normally ignore 101 it's where the starter says in it somewhere in the game. It's just something I do. The starter is a gifted Pokemon. Gifts are gifts. But yes, if you really wanted to go by that, then that is a fair point. But gifts are gifts. And technically, the starter doesn't even count because it's obtained pre-Nuzlocke start. So, starter's always weird. Oh, it's a Puchiana. Ugh. I mean, on the bright side, we can leer like once or twice and then swap over to the Spearow. And maybe it'll even use Growl a couple of times. Very true. Yep. But that's the cool thing about Nuzlocke. Everybody can play them however they want to. Ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Luciana's gonna take an eternity without a Dratini. There's a Howl. What does Howl do? Howl increases its attack. Okay, this is a good time to go away. The bird. How much damage does Tackle do now? 5? Okay, let's just use Peck. It's a stab move. Okay, there we go. Spear will be good for the second gym at the very least. Rolls with Confusion will be good to beat the first gym, although... Again, I'm not entirely happy about it. Huh. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum ba-da-dum bum. The textures are like mildly glitching as I run. It's like the game can't quite process it, which is weird considering it's a Game Boy. It's a Game Boy game. This really shouldn't be difficult on you. Get a good team in that works. Just gonna have to get past the second gym. Second gym I almost feels like gonna be the easier one. At this point with the Spearow. I'm honestly more scared of the first gym. At this point. And third gym... Well, we'll still get a ton of encounters until third gym. It's a Wurmple. Wurmple. Rat. Never in my life did I think I'd do a tongue twist on stream. There's first for everything. Bum, 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 ba-da-ba-dum, bum, bum. At least Wurmple does like no damage. This is the first Pokemon that has done less than 3 or 4 damage so far. String Shot. String Shot is fine. Wurmple takes some more wrapping damage. Bum, 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 bum. Dragonite is gonna evolve earlier, right? No. When is Dragonite in game? Dragonite is officially 55. What's the Nuzlocke Z4 gonna be? 55. So, no, it's 58. 58 is the E4. So we'll get to see a Dragonite maybe in the E4. Right, 103 was Spearow. Let me actually update the tracker here correctly. And we got a Rolls. I'm gonna get the entertainment somehow when it was just a wrapping worm. Yeah. At least we're past the worst part. Mr. Streamer, I will not survive. Is it so warm, or is it just allergies? Either way, good luck. Survive. I give you a revive. Yeah, 55. 55 is gonna be tough. At least we get a... Dragonair? Dragonair is level 30. So that is after the 4th gym, we get a Dragonair. We get a Dragonair after the 4th gym, everybody. This Stratini is gonna stick with us for a while. Great, now I'm alive with half health again. You give Chinese food. Oh dear. Well, I had Asian on Friday. It was nice. Free food, yay! What tracker do you use? I'm still new, so I've been using Redux. I think, yes, it is Redux. Redux is the tracker, although on some games it has issues, and some routes are not actually included in Redux, because they can be a little bit dumb sometimes. But overall, Redux still does a really good job, except for ROM hacks. ROM hacks I do have to do it manually, because despite them having ROM hacks in there, they're very rarely updated. Like Radical Red is not updated. Fire Red, for example, doesn't have all the Sevi Islands, or the islands, I should say. It also is missing some of the caves and tiny routes in there. For Fire Red and Leaf Green, I didn't need to run into the grass. What else could we have gotten here? We could have gotten a C dot. Yay, we hope to see you again, always concerned me. What? 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 Who said we hope to see you again? What? Streamer, when will you play Crash Bandicoot on stream? Let me think. That's a tough one. Never. Imagine going to the hospital and hearing we hope to see you again. Nurse Joy says that. Ah. See, I've just played so much that I just ignore Nurse Joy. But yes, we hope you get beat up again. Please come back and pay us more. Well, at least healthcare is free. Like, super free. Or, oh, imagine some people paying tax for a 10-year-old boy to constantly come back to the Pokemon Center and heal up his Pokemon. Oh. This Zigzagoon will take an eternity to beat. Like everything is going to. Especially after we lose some attack. I've always had a problem with that since I was a kid, lol. Like, you want my Pokemon to... Yeah. To unalive? Yep. Apparently so. We pay taxes so you can throw your Noodle Dragon at Zigzagoons. Exactly. Also, apparently 10-year-old trainer children do not have to pay taxes on all their prize monies. Hospital come back again and excuse me? Excuse me? Did we just miss like 2 raps? It does feel that way. There you go. Hey, we get a level up. What do we get in this level up? We get defense and speed, and it's okay. Hey, we finally get T-Wave. It's not a bad move. It doesn't do damage, but it's not a bad move. So much so not a bad move that I will use it right away. I guess we can wrap it a couple of times before I have to switch out. And the growl just ruined everything. That's why every parent throws their kid out to become champion or gym leader so they can pull them out of the taxa. Anyways, how do we feel about smoking behind the supermarket with you? It is a very lovely manga and anime, and everybody else who doesn't know it will just be like, what did you just say? But yes, it's a very cute manga and anime romance mystery in a way that features a couple that is basically just doing all of their talks and social stuff behind the supermarket while they're smoking. Taylor looks so excited, like, hey, hey, rah, rah. Adorable little thing. Peck. Me, who works at a supermarket, was very concerned hearing that. Fair enough. Please don't smoke. If you can avoid it, please don't. It is very unhealthy. Then again, I do get people going, oh yeah, smoking is unhealthy, but you kids these days drink all kinds of stuff and eat all kinds of stuff. Isn't that just as unhealthy? Yes. People have to pick their poisons in some way. Then again, I think very few things give you as bad of problems as smoking will ever do. With some exceptions. I'm not gonna start because the anime told me to. No. I think the anime and manga explicitly told people not to. There's more waltzes. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, there's one more trainer here. One more, and then we get to meet the best boy. The boy. Zigzagoon. With the worm. It's T-Wave. And then we can safely dispatch the Zigzagoon, unless it never gets parried. Ever. Yep. Turn 2 of not getting a para. Wally the Wimp. Wally the Cutie. Wally's adorable. He's doing his very best. Let's face it, most of us were very jealous of him just getting a Rolls right away. People are just jealous about him. Wally the Crybaby? Yeah, fair. I really like his story arc in Aura's though. Aura's made him look really cool, especially with a Mega Gallade. Can't go wrong with a Mega Gallade. Okay, Zigzagoon down. Next up is a Shroomish. Can it be parried in this generation? Yes, it can. It also is probably going to be really annoying to fight because it's probably going to para or poison me right here. It didn't. Thankfully so. This is going to take an eternity. Well, everybody, I hope you haven't had any plans, as we're going to continue doing 1 damage to a Shroomish will absorb for all eternity. Stay tuned. I like Wally. I gotta say, I'm horrible about nicknames in Nuzlocke. I've never been good at it, even as a kid. Hence, I just give them all German names, usually, or I let viewers name them. His Aura's theme slaps. His Aura's theme slaps. I'm not partial about Wally in either way. Big B gonna make breakfast. Breakfast. Are you gonna have eggs again? Eggs and toast. Why not swap in the bird for Peck? Honestly, Now I have to. Now I really do have to. I was gonna wait until I get a status effect, but now I have to. I named my Pokemon Fred. All of them. I'll have you know, all of them have been called Fred. Is it a weird choice? Perhaps. Oh, right. You come in, you just critical hit. Fair enough. Now I need to be careful. We have 9 HP on the Dratini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, I'm very glad we have a potion. Yep, very glad we have a potion. Again, in 3rd gen, Pokemon can unalive from poison. Which is very, very bad in Nuzlocke. I named a Tepig tree once. How? Why? What was the reason? What went through your mind at that point? I do wonder. Bum, 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 bum. Of course, the first piece of grass we walk into. It's a Cleffa again. We're getting a lot of repeats. I hope we're not getting too many more repeats, though. Wait, there's still... No, this is just an item. It's a potion. Good. Wouldn't it have been faster for me to go from here to over here? Maybe, honestly. Very quite honestly, probably. I don't know, Black and White had just come out and I was young and it felt right. I never named my Pokemon in normal games, I'll be very honest. I only named them for Nuzlocks. Okay, you're just a tutorial. Do you tell us about orange berries? No. Okay. Are you a fisher? You're not. I feel like this was like the prime of Pokemon graphics back in the day. Reflections, everybody! We are reflected in the water! Ooh, how did they do that? That is magic. I'm Nuzlocking Crystal and Emerald right now, and I named Sudowoodo Tree. Now that makes sense. Because it is a tree. It is indeed tree. I'd be very worried if it wasn't tree. Hello, old man. Okay. Anything with you? You're just gonna... Hi. Yes, this is a gym. Thank you for bringing me to the gym. Okay, fine. We'll head inside there first. Hello, Dad. Well, if it isn't Basil. So you're all finished moving in? I'm surprised that you managed to get here by yourself. Oh, I see, you're with your Pokemon. Then I guess you're going to become a trainer like me. That's great news. I'll be looking forward to it. I'd like to get a Pokemon, please, sir. Sir, please. You're... Oh, right. You're Wally, right? I'm going to go stay with my relatives in Verdanturf Town. I thought I would be lonely by myself, so I wanted to take a Pokemon along. But I've never caught a Pokemon before. I don't know how. I see. Basil, you heard that right? Go with Wally and make sure that he safely catches a Pokemon. I had no help. Why does he get help? I had no help. I had to level up my Dratini 2 levels just to beat May, manually. Wally here, I'll loan you my Pokemon. Did you even get a free Pokemon? You're kidding me. Wally received a Zigzagoon. Oh wow, a Pokemon. I give you a Pokeball too. You get a free Pokeball? To be fair, I got a free Pokeball as well. But you get a free Pokeball? Or I received a Pokeball. Oh wow, thank you, sir. Would you really come with me? Apparently I do have to. His hair isn't nearly as green as it is in the newer games. Here it's like a... It's like a street dog, brown, blonde. Street dog blonde. But here it's more green again. It's a boy. The whole point of Sudowoodo is that it isn't a tree. Yeah, but... Close enough. Hey, you also get a Pokemon for free. Woo! Yeah, but... Mine wasn't a route. Every Zubat I get is... I swear I had enough seed. Every Zubat I get is named Batty from Fern Gully? The Last Rainforest. I have never heard of that. I have genuinely never heard of that. Everybody remember to hydrate if you haven't. I shall now. I did it! It's my Pokemon! Yay, you did it. Thank you, let's go back to the gym. So did it work out for you? Thank you, yes sir, it did sir. Here's your Pokemon back, sir. Basil, thank you for coming along with me. You two are why I was able to catch my Pokemon. I promise I'll take really good care of it. Oh, my mum's waiting for me. I have to go. Goodbye. It's really difficult for me to make that voice. Okay, first gym leader Roxanne that I have to meet up with, as expected. Bum ba da bum ba da dum bum ba dum bum. Okay, you are that guy. This is Wally's house. Yes, Basil, thank you for helping him. Bum bum ba dum ba dum bum bum bum. Played Monster Prom 2 Monster Camp today. Ooh, how did it go? I really like Monster Prom 2. I think the only one I didn't like was the road trip. The road trip was both very straightforward and weird. The souls scene gets really annoying after a few resets. Oh dear. Badly lol, I tried to get with Dahlia. No, not Dahlia. Dahlia's hell. We need a couple extra Pokeballs. Oh, we have no money. We fought so many trainers that we get no money. Great. Well, things couldn't go worse, I guess. Oh, it's you. Excuse me, let me guess, from the way you're dressed, are you a Pokemon trainer? Yeah, well maybe not. Your clothes aren't all that dirty. You're either a rookie trainer or maybe you're just an ordinary kid. I'm roaming the land in search of talented trainers. I'm sorry to have taken your time. Okay, widow. Well, Cackless wasn't great either with his dumb ant farm. Things can always get worse, things can always get worse. Okay, are you a trainer? You are not. So what do we get here? This is Route 104. What do we get on Route 104, everybody? Everybody, what do we get? What do we get? It's a Kakuna! I mean, that's cool. That is cool. Because Beedrill is pretty good. Beedrill is genuinely not awful. The bee. The bee. Fair enough. It shall be called the bee. This is the theme we've got going here now, apparently. The bee. Yay, the bee. The bee. The bee. Okay, let's see. Is there any trainers down here? There isn't? Oh no, I'm not a trainer, but that's right. If trainers lock eyes, it's a challenge to battle. If you don't want to battle, stay out of the sight. Well, sometimes that's easier said than done. Hi, kiddo. Look me in the eyes. There we go. Leaving footprints in the sand is so fun. Yeah. Zigzagoon versus Rutini. Did we actually get a Pokemon that can at all do anything? Kind of. Let's use T-Wave first. Make sure that it doesn't fight back. Ba-da-ba-dum. Okay, Raptors, absolutely nothing. Let's swap out, I guess. I should really just move the worm from the first spot. Do you actually have confusion at this point? You do. But you also have, like, no defense. We'll see. Love silly nicknames. I have a shiny Roaring Moon named the God. A shiny Paldean Whooper named the God Slayer. And a shiny Clodsire named the Acolyte. They really tried to hype up for the footprints thing when they first made it, huh? Yeah, apparently so. I mean, they did a lot of cool graphical things with the textures. So I guess fair enough. Yay, Rolls, you did it! Just keep doing exactly that and we'll be golden. C-Dot. I'm mildly worried about Bide. Ooh, I mean, we can beat it. We two-hit it. We almost two-hit it. Oh. There we go. There's more trainers there. Let's see. What do we have? We have... Let's swap the Rolls into the front and fight the fisherman. Oh, you're not a fisher? Let me move. Hi. You there. Fight me. Stuffy nose. Stuffy nose sucks. The bright side, Magikarp cannot defend itself. Confusion, go! Confusion, go again! Ba-dum, ba-dum. Down goes the Magikarp. Got a whole whopping 37 XP. And a whole whopping 360 monies, I guess. Are you a trainer? You're not. Okay. There's berries. I will try and remember to plant berries when I end a stream in a city or a region that we can plant berries in. Hi, you're a trainer. Hello, let's fight. I love shiny hunting eggs in Sword and Shield because you collect eggs for an hour, then hatch them for another hour. Yep. even with Flame Body, it takes an eternity. Confusion. The Zigzagoon is actually really strong, so I'm kind of scared about how much damage we do. Okay. See how much damage this tackle does. Okay, that's quite a bit. So I guess we'll swap out. Because a crit would end our lives. So what's all randomized? As per usual, randomizers that we do here are scaled random. So all wild Pokemon are scaled random. And the trainers are not random. Actually, nothing else is random. It's just all wild Pokemon are scaled random. Because the reason I choose to only do wild Pokemon is just because I want to have more variety in what I get. Because regular Pokemon kind of bore me. The vanilla choices. I've played vanilla games so many times that there is no point in me playing them vanilla anymore. And trainers are supposed to stay predictable for team building. Because team building is what randomizers are all, or what Nuzlocks are all about for myself. So if I were to have absolutely no clue of what I was going to be fighting, it would not be fun. Because at that point you just pick whatever's good, basically, and have no team building. You just go for whatever's good at that moment. Without, okay, let's pick these Pokemon because they are good against this gym, and rather just, okay, let's keep the same 6 Pokemon forever because they are just the best statted out Pokemon. That would kind of defeat the point of a Nuzlocke somehow. Petalburg Woods. What do we get here? What is our Petalburg Woods encounter? It is a Ditto. Interesting. What did we actually... Oh, we're right. 104 was a Kakuna. And Petalburg Woods is a Ditto. I mean, Ditto is interesting. I can't say I've ever had one in a Nuzlocke. I wonder if there's a good strat with it. Like, surely there are. But the strat is basically everything becomes a mirror fight. So it's scared random, just random encounters around the same level. Yes. The wild Pokemon are just swapped with something on the similar BSD. Pick a Spray does challenge runs with Ditto in old games. It's so funny. I can't imagine. It's basically all mirror matches. So Ditto is sadly also just Ditto in German. Should we just call it the dupe? Because I doubt people will use points on that. Ditto? Was that a name recommendation, Ranger, or was that just Ditto? I guess in the while you answer, I can have a sip of water. It is getting warm now. It's been fine all day. Honestly, for the fact that the weather alarm has been like, oh, it's gonna be a really warm weekend, it's really not been that warm. The dupe is perfect. It was, but the dupe is better. Okay, fair enough. Then you shall be the dupe. How relevant you will be is an entirely different question. Sometimes there are things on the ground even if you can't see them. That's why I always check around walking. Is there anything particularly right here? No. Well, aha. Found a potion. Check everything. You never know when you might step upon a $5 little note. You're a thief if you try to steal someone else's Pokemon. You should throw Pokeballs only at wild Pokemon. Okay. Hey, we got a Pokeball. Okay, we get an encounter, I think, with Team Magma or Aqua, a team here. We get XP share fairly early in this game. I think after first gym? Or after second gym? Let's use confusion. Again, Rolls is probably going to be the only thing that is going to be good against Roxanne right now because it has special attack. And all her Pokemon have basically no special defense except for Nose Pass. I'm going to join Team Rocket. How dare you. Ooh, crit. Let me guess, another Wurmple. It is another Wurmple. Who would have thunk? This morning, I decided to go ahead and watch some early X-Men movies because I need to catch up on Marvel stuff again. We are gonna get, I want to watch the Spider-Man movie and I'm gonna have to watch Doomsday at the end of the year. So I'm playing catch up again. I've got like a dozen movies and basically all the series that came out in the last few years. And first up was watching all the X-Men movies. I know they're not supposed to be like super duper relevant. What level is this dude at? What level is this dude at? Petalburg Woods. Hello, dude. In Emerald. Emerald. Level 9. Okay, we'll adapt to level 9. Wherever it is, there we go. We shall adapt to level 9. Isn't Dark... Wasn't there something about Dark being kinda immune to Psychic? It is. Okay, so we're not gonna be using rolls against this. We're gonna be using... probably... the bird. Either that or the bee. Both of them are pretty good here, actually. Speaking of Team Rocket, what Pokemon would produce the best... Oddish is probably... Oddish, Bulbasaur... There's a lot of things that would be very cursed. I can see a lot of cursed things. Let's go for Spearow here. You there. Not a one to be found. Well, have you seen any Pokemon called Shroomish around here? I really do love that Pokemon. I was going to ambush you, but you had to dawdle in Petalburg Woods. Forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so here I am. You, Devon researcher, hand over those papers. Ah! You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You've got to help me, please. Huh? What do you think you're doing? What, you're going to protect him? No one who crosses Team Aqua gets any mercy, not even a kid. Come on and battle me. Or Sprigato, people do call me. I'd rather have a bunch of Oddish than deal with the accusations of having a bunch of Sprigato. Fair. Pew pew. Okay, let's go just with Peck. I think Firo can do pretty well here. Howl. Increase its own attack, but I still think we can do fairly well here. Not too much of a worry. Yeah, there we go. You were nothing. This is the Pokemon that made Ash catch him. Run away. in the first episode. Even his Pikachu stood no chance. Until it finally used Thunderbolt. And hey, we of Team Aqua are also after something, Rustboro. I'll let you go today. Phew, that was awfully close. Thanks to you, he didn't rob me of those important papers. Dude, why do you even have your imported work papers with you if you're just looking for a Pokemon? I know, I'll give you a Great Ball as my thanks. Great. Thanks. Didn't that Team Aqua thug say they were after something in Rustboro too? Uh-oh, it's a crisis. I can't be wasting time. Whee! You're running in the same direction as the thug, just so you know. Just saying. Pokemon doing okay. If your Pokemon are weak, you should stay out of Tauros. I mean, I'm surrounded by tall grass, so I don't really think I have a choice here. I think we have like 1 or 2 more encounters we can get. Why is a 10-year-old saving grown men? No clue. It's Pokemon. Why is a 10-year-old saving the world constantly? I don't know. It's Pokemon. Did you make a clip? Don't need to be worried about this clip. Basil does funny voices. Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you for the clip. Then what? Seeing that, let me go into here and let's do content, create channel, clip, channel, move that down here. Okay, I think you should be able to post clips into there, into the Discord now if you really want to as well. And people can watch them. Basil found an Aether. Woohoo! Aether's still really useful. How does it feel having a PC now? Having all the power in the world, your PC not overheating, being able to watch stuff and do other stuff in the meanwhile. Must be all the power in the world. Glorious, glorious. The peck. The bird gets level 10. Da 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 dung. Okay, we have to go up. Last time I tried to clip something, my entire laptop crashed. Yeah, I remember something. Hey, we get Bullet Seed. Ooh. I mean, that's a good move. I'm just unsure of whether or not anything we have can learn it. Also, Ranger, if you're interested in doing the same Nuzlocke as I do, you can visit Discord to download the randomizer file. Not the ROM, obviously. But there is a randomizer file for the regular randomizer. It is also written into the link. And then you can do the same rules as I do. Silcoon. Nice. Wait, this is our encounter. Wait, is this our encounter? Is this... Ooh. Is this the same? Route 104. Route 104. No, I'm pretty sure that... Yeah, this is not our encounter. We already had... Yeah, it's still 104. Just had to check before I do stupid stuff. My average Sunday morning. Get... Play Emerald Nuzlocke, watch Emerald Nuzlocke. Very well. Good stuff. Found a Pokeball. Potion. Nothing. Another super potion. That's really good. Nothing. Dun, 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 dun. On the right side, if you didn't get a Pokemon before, here you have a good chance of getting a Wingull in regular Nuzlocke. Which is a really good mon, at least against Roxanne and against the second gym. Wingull is really goated in here. But then, at least for the third gym, you really need a different plan. Nothing here. Hello, this is a pretty petal flower shop, spreading flowers all over the world. Your name is Basil. That's a nice name. Would you like to learn about berries? Yes, tell me all about berries, madam. Berries grow on trees that thrive only in soft, loamy soil. If you take some berries, be sure to plant one in the loamy soil again. A planted berry will soon sprout, grow into a plant, flower beautifully, then grow berries again. I want to see the whole wild world filled with beautiful flowers. That's my dream. Please help me, Basil. Plant berries and bring more flowers into the world. Very well. Oh, you didn't give me the can. Okay. Thank you. The Welmer Pail. Are you also going to give me more berries? No. Are you going to give me more berries? You do. Of course the flower spell. Obviously. What is there not to like about me? God. I mean... Let's see here. You're a trainer. I did say I want to use you mostly for fighting Roxanne, so let's stick with that. We need the EVs. Remember, I don't have an EV patch on this. We still need to collect the EVs. Not the Pokemons, but the EVs, as in the stat points you get for beating stuff up. I have a list. You want me to post it here, or do you prefer DMs? What list? What kind of list? Oh, you're actually using... Oh, you're right. You were a rich snob, weren't you? What's not just... What's not like you? Yeah, no, you can keep that for yourself. Also, I'm just playing the physical copies. I haven't done a Nuzlocke ever, so I'm working from Gen 2 up while shiny hunting the legendaries to trade up into home. Very nice, very nice, very nice. I mean, I'd also do physical copy... well, no, I wouldn't, because then I couldn't have them randomized. But I did physical copies a long time ago. That's how I started out. That's how I started out in private. Just doing physical copies. Eventually I just decided that my time was worth more than that. Because manual training does take an eternity. Lotad, please just get confused. Okay. Oh god, you have Astonish, okay. Do you actually have a move? No, you just have Harden. Go Spiro. The bird! Can use Peck, that should be effective. Yes. Shroomish. I guess we'll stay in to beat up the Shroomish. Please don't get poisoned. There we go. Controller. Why is it doing that? It's so weird. Ba-da-dum-bum. We don't have cut yet. There's the twins, and the twins are really strong. Let's get the bird and Dratini going in first place. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have to actually open up another bottle. There we go. Successfully hydrated. Bum, 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 bum. The twins, how bad could they be? C Dot and Lotad. Thrive, stupid plant. Hey! I'm not that stupid, just mildly. Lotad goes down. Spirit can take care of this. The bird can take care of this. And the worm can at least do something. It does eventually. I get to rooms. I already have an emulator, but I still need to learn a lot about Pokemon, about different Pokemon battles, battle items. So I don't mind taking it slow. Fair enough. Fair enough. I personally have played Pokemon probably for, how old am I? At least 20 years. I think at least 20 years is a good number. It's a reference, sure. I know. Feed me. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum. No, that's a different plant. That's a musical plant. Bum, bum, ba-da-ba-dum. Things to keep in mind though is that Pokemon changes drastically between 3rd and 4th gem. So when you eventually get to those games, you will be very confused as the physical special split is no longer type based in 4th gen, but is actually based on the moves themselves. So once you get into 4th gem, you will almost have to reconsider everything you learned in that regard. When it comes to movesets and good stuff. Fishman has been beaten. There's more berries here. This is the first spot that I will actually be planting berries at, because this is the most sensical spot. As I will have to walk past here eventually. Let me get Oranberry and Leopardberry, I think. Bam, ba-dum, bam, ba-dum, ba-dum, bam, bam. Yep, water it. Right, we can't walk here like we can in 4th gem. So let's just walk. Da-dum-bam, ba-dum, 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 ba-bam. Large majority of my time as a kid was on Gen 3 Fire Red and 4th Gen Pearl. Honestly, I can't wait to get to Gen 4 because that's the split I know. I'm still learning Gen 2 and 3 split. Yes. It confused me when I was playing Fire Red and Nuzlocke again. But now I at least know there's a very simple way to remember. It's all the evolutions plus Dragon? All the evolutions are special. And Dragon was 2? I want to say Dragon was 2. It's also got a couple of antidotes just in case. A couple of A para heal, I guess. And A in escape route. Got it pulled up 1 sec. Hatching eggs now. Good luck hatching eggs. Ba-ba-da-ba-bow. Ba-ba-dow. Okay, that is that. Then we can head up. Wait, no, there's this Pokemon school right here, and we can get a quick claw from that. Bow, bow. Hello. You are just walk around doing nothing. Students who don't study get a little taste of my quick claw. Wow, that's... What year do we have? That's... Okay. Whether or not you're a good student will be evident from the way you use this item. Obtain the quick claw. What a weirdo. Anybody else have anything to say? I don't think so. I don't think anybody of these guys has... Hello, didn't we meet before? I think back in Petalburg City. Let me introduce myself. My name's Scott. I've been traveling everywhere in search of outstanding trainers. More specifically, I'm looking for Pokemon battle experts. So what brings you to this school? Are you a trainer too? The first thing you should do is to have a Pokemon learn the move Cut. If I remember correctly, someone in this town has Cut. Okay. You know how some Pokemon moves can confuse a Pokemon or confuse Pokemon will sometimes attack itself. Blah, 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 blah. Except enemies. Cold cops. Where was... You were the Cut learner. Cutter's house, yes. So yes, all EV Evos, Grass, Ice, Psychic Dragon, and Dark are special. Okay. I mean, yes, all EV Evos. Because Grass, Ice, Psychic, and Dark are all EV Evos as well. Just not Dragon, and hence we have to add Dragon to the list. Okay, let us head up here. Is there a... I mean, yes, it's 115, but is there grass? No, but there is an item. Psychic and Dark was added in Gen 3. Ice and Grass was added in Gen 4. But yes. Okay, Route 116. There's a trainer. We get to shop it. Yo, that's dope. Wait, 105? Did I miss a route? 105 is where? It's 116, 115? 105 is down below. Okay. Nope, Psychic and Dark type evolutions were added in Gen 2. Oh, yeah. Fair. But still. Shop it, shop it, shop it, shop it. Pokeball, go. What will shop it be, everybody? Names for a Shuppet. It's a puppet Pokemon. Let me get the basics going. The doll. Okay. The ghost, the doll. So Ranger just as an info, if you go down, there is a... On the bottom of chat, you can use the redeem, and then you can actually redeem the names. The doll. Okay, we have one new Pokemon. Then we still have a Pokemon in the cave. Can I really rather not get any... I was gonna say I'd really rather not have to fight any trainers right now. Oh, well. Already sick of hatching eggs. Yep. I did that as well, and I got sick of it as well. Wasn't the strat to first breed up like a ton of Magikarps to see when the shiny appears? Because Magikarps... Oh, of course we got poisoned. Because Magikarps hatch the fastest. And then when the shiny appears, you reset and then you hatch the remaining amount of Pokemon that you need. This is the anti-poison berry, which is actually not bad. You got a double battle coming up unless you just talk to one at a time. Yeah. That was the strat in Gen 7. I think I'm in Gen 8. Ah. Fair enough. Down goes the Zigzagoon. Hi guys. Shroomish again. Pick. Of course we get instantly poisoned again. Oh well, I'll deal with that after the fight. Level 12. It's not a bad boost. What's next? It's a Lotad. Use Peck again. Nothing stands a chance anymore, except for Roxanne's rock types with a really high defense stat. They will be troublesome. We can actually test out how good the rolls will be, I guess. How good will it be against rock types? Unless you have a Machop, I guess. If you have a Machop, no, you do have a Geodude, so I guess this is a good test to see how much damage Confusion does. It isn't bad. And Defense Curl does nothing, remember. Special attacks don't care about Defense Curl. At what gen did using a foreign ditto work for shiny egg hunting, and how do I get one? Ooh, gen... I know at the very least XY. But, okay, starting Gen 4, okay. But getting one is difficult in those generations as there is no more online early on, unless you are cheesy. There is ways to hack the online system a bit. Oh, I didn't want to use Growl, that might be bad. But yeah, you kind of need to either have a friend nearby these days who can give you a foreign one, which is probably not going to happen because in those gens you just kind of were unlucky. Or you... Yeah. I know Gen 6 was the easiest because it was the first games where you could choose the language. So if you had a friend who would choose a different language than you, then it was fairly easy. Or use PKouts to generate a foreign ditto, but that requires you having an emulation setup or a way to move the save files around, which isn't that easy. But at the point that you're using PK hacks, you can almost just... I don't know. At the point that you use PK hacks, you could also just kind of hack in the shinies. It's not the same worth, but it's still just as weird. How's the worm doing? The worm is doing fine. It has struggled along. It has struggled along its tiny life, but it is fine somehow. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to use it on the bird. The worm is also just currently resting up because it does very little damage right now. How did your Overwatch games go, by the way? Any luck? Wasn't there glasses here, or am I... Or did we already pick them up? I'm actually not sure. There's just a hideout? Okay. Well, let's go inside the cave, because the cave is one more encounter for it. Rostov Tunnel. What do we get? What do we get? We get a Togepi. That is adorable. And not what we needed for Roxanne. But it is adorable. Ba-da-ba-da. Togepi. Togepi. What shall be the name of a Togepi, everybody? I'm gonna assume the... It's probably gonna be the egg, isn't it? Somebody's gonna say the egg. The baby. Okay. The baby. Okay, fair enough. Yes, so it's currently Overwatch Drives, which is basically 4 days of hell, but I got to last checkpoint, so I'm free. Yay, you're free! You're free, yippee! God, my voice doesn't do much anymore today. There's a Cleffer. Bum 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 bum. Ba-dum. Get a Pokeball. Alice is a free bird now. Bam, 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 bam. We could have also had a Hoppip in here, and I'm very glad that we got a Togepi instead. Ba-dam, bam, ba-dam. I'm gonna have to get a FBI and H shop just to get home on 3DS, but I don't plan to hack in Pokemon since the end goal is to be able to have rare shinies at current gen. I'll just be full odds shiny hunting them. Fair enough. I mean, hack Pokemon, you can still have them in later gen, as long as you don't make them illegal with their stats. As long as you keep the stats legal, Pokemon has no way to check. We could have had a Snorunt. Yo! That's interesting. Snorunt would have been dope. Oh, there's a trainer still that we missed. Oh well. I guess at this point we might as well fight him. Bum, ba, bum. What do you have? You have a Wurmple. I guess Trolls get some more EVs before having to hopefully fight through Roxanne. Poison Sting. Actually, isn't that kind of painful? No, it's not. What does Roxanne actually have that I should be very worried about? Almost everything. I'm not going to stay in against an Incada though. The worm. Pokemon also checks for where it was caught and illegal balls. Hence, make it legal. And, you know, make all the options legal and then it'll be fine. I can't T-Wave an Incada? Interesting. And we keep missing. That's even more irritating. We keep missing? It's a ground tower. Oh, right. Alright. How do we do this? This already sucks. I mean, the bright side, I can survive something still, and I can leer it. But There's another leech life. Ooh! 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 That was no bueno. I was like, we'll be fine. No. That was greedy. Oh boy. I'm just not going to risk it. I'll get a chapter 2 eventually, just not for early gens. Fair enough. The worm gained level 9. That was very scary. For later games, I can also help you out with German dittos or English ones. I usually get both games and set one to German, one to English. Same! That's the advantage of being bilingual in that sense. Bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, bum. Da-da-dum. Okay, Roxanne planning, everybody. What is in our box? We have a singletography in here, I think. No, we also have to shop it. Right, shop it's also not bad. It's lax in nature. It has a pretty good attack and special attack. It has knockoff, but no ghost type moves. And then we have a Tokapri, which is sassy. And it's got hustle. Oh, that's spooky. Yeah, Togopri isn't gonna be particularly good yet. And I'm thinking of using Shop It instead of the Ditto right now, because Ditto is probably not gonna do a whole lot. Well, Shop It and Rolls are your only hopes here. Yeah. I will get them to level 13 first of all, because I know there's gonna be wild trainers, yes. Trainers inside of the gym. So let's move them up to 13 for now, everybody. Da-da-da-dum. Just so that they are a little bit strong and well equipped for what's to come. And then I can still put them up for the nose pass that is to come. Okay, now level cap is 15 at the moment. Once we get XP share, things aren't going to be nearly as painful at the very least. I feel like usually the candy stuff is very prevalent early game, and then it's usually fine. Then it's usually like fine, like just getting like 1 or 2 levels sometimes. Or obviously if you have a new Pokemon, then you need to raise it a lot. But usually once you get an XP share, you're generally set. Obviously it's much more painful in Gen 1 games like Fire Red and Leaf Green, because you get the XP share really, really late and it requires you to have captured several Pokemon. Avoiding sneezes. Avoiding many sneezes. It's that time when it's so warm that I generally always have a fan going, but at the same time having a fan blowing cold air at you constantly is also not going to be healthy. Dun 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Finally, we have the evolution music again. The good old evolution music actually stops. Later gens just never stop. The bee has become the bee drill. Appreciate it. It's probably going to be a Mindo. I gotta get 2 3DS and 2 Switches as well. All I got right now is 2 Game Boy SP and a DS Lite to trade Gen 3 to Gen 4. So around the first, I'm gonna pick up at least 1 3DS and a game or 3. And a game or 3. That is not a game or 2, a game or 3. Right, did you get the... it does sound like you did grab the emerald, though. So it was a real emerald? I'm just now remembering stuff. So it was a very real emerald. And a decent price on it as well. Bum ba da da dum bum. Let us heal. Ba da ba bum 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 bum. Ba da dum. Bum 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 ba da dum bum 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 ba da dum. Okay, hello Rustboro City Gym. We're getting ready to face the gym. We've got a couple of trainers here. Don't take us gym trainers lightly. I'll show you why we're better. Right. You do that. You have a Geodude. Fascinating. Let's use confusion. Bum, bum, ba-da-ba-da. You missed, that's good. You can continue to miss, please. The only problem is gonna be the nose pass. So both Geodudes have a special defense of 30 base, which doesn't matter for the most part. And then you have a nose pass with a base special defense of 90. That is crazy. Oh, it's a double fight. Whoops, I kind of screwed up there. Like, nose pass with 90 base special defense is huge. It's very, very strong. Ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum, bum. Double Geodudes. This feels very iffy. I'm really not a fan of this. Wolves, please do your worst. Or your best. Actually taking quite a bit of damage. Ugh. On the bright side, you can take down that Geodude. Yes, I make sure they are authentic. I got Emerald Crystal Yellow and I ordered a copy of Golden Ruby for trade evos that are on the way. I can go through the prices if you want. Nah, it's all good. It's gonna be very expensive. Oh, and I also got Plat. Nice. It's another Geodude. I really should not have had this as a double fight. That's really bad. Let's try and get this one, but I will have to think about something else here. Do you actually have a special move? You do have a Nightshade, which isn't bad. Let's go with Confusion again, please. Yes! Okay, good. The second Geodude was weak. Oh. That's good. Now we have 2 more Geodudes looking at us. Ugh. Can we take care of them with Nightshade, though? How much does Nightshade do? I mean, it's gonna do 13 damage, but how much is that compared to Geodude's HP? That's perfect. Honestly, that's perfect. Good. Very good. I can live with this. Mr. Streamer ignored my beautiful haiku. How dare you? I only have so much chat space. There we go. The air is hot soup and I am but a crouton slowly dissolving. What makes a haiku a haiku? I'm not a poetry person. I genuinely don't know what makes that a haiku. Bum 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 bum. Like, What is the making of a haiku? Okay, let us go back and heal because that was a lot of damage. And that is also all the trainers done. Ram pam para pam. Pam para para pam para pam para para pam pam pam. Let's return to the Nuzlocke tracker. There we go. Pam para pam. Then back up to the gym. Whee! 5 syllables in the first line, 7 syllables in the second line, then 5 again in the third line. Right. Wait. 5, 7, 5. The air is hot soup. Okay, that's 5. And I am but a crouton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Slowly dissolving. Okay. And yes, I'm clapping my hands to count syllables. Because otherwise I have no chance. Hello. We will first of all get everybody up to level cap. And let's save, actually. We haven't saved the game yet so far, which is worrisome. 2 hours and 20 minutes, everybody. That's how long it's taken so far. Okay, let's go into speed up mode because I just don't want to spend an eternity pressing A. Hey, Rotini finally got Twister. It's actually useful now. Woo! It actually has a useful move now. Yay! Yay! Yippee! The fish is level 15. It's also learned tackle. The bees. Not the bees! Not the bees! Oop. And then comes the doll. The doll shall also reach level 15. There we go. We're done with that. Do we give Quick Claw to somebody? Not really. It's not really necessary yet. I do want to give... Can anything learn Bullet Seed? I highly doubt it. No. I do want to give the Oranberry to the Rolls and the Dratini. They both have special attacks. And I guess I'll give it to the Shoppet as well. Honestly, worst week of English class of my life. I could not do that. The worst week? So, for us, finishing high school meant having to... The exams were funny because our German teacher was like... Which is our language teacher, basically. Where it would be English for you guys. Was suddenly like, oh yeah, right, guys, you need to learn about poetry and do all of this. Like, what are the genders of words? Is that sound male or female? How many syllables are there? What are rhymes? What is the poetry? And we're just like, why are we supposed to learn this 1 month before the exams? Where was this all the years before that? Why are we learning this now? What is wrong with you? And yeah, it was a struggle. German was by far then my worst subject. English was an A plus. Maths was a B, and German was a C. Just because of that. Because there was no way we had 1 month to learn all of that all of a sudden. Alright. On to the gym. Hello, Roxanne. The rock gym leader with double Geodudes and a nose pass. Bum, bum, bum. First of all, a Geodude. Yetsu's Confusion, that's all we have. We only have a rules that knows Confusion. Defense curl does not matter. Let's keep going. More confusion. Spam the A button, everybody. Let's spam the A button. Press it. Another Geodude. Levercap was level 15, and the nose pass that is going to be up next is I guess we get a crit. It's going to be level 15. Okay, go, Rolts. Rolts, you're doing amazing so far. There is the nose pass. It's a very happy little nose pass. Let's use confusion. That does very little, but at the very least harden does very little as well. Boom. Harden again. I get the feeling I should almost just have used Growl at this point. Okay, it's used Block. I can't escape now. That is ominous. And it's used its Oranberry. That is fine. Again, I don't care about Harden. There's Rock Tomb. It missed. Very good. Another confusion. We haven't confused it yet, though. There's another Rock Tomb and it missed again. Orange is on our side. You use a potion? You're lame. Absolutely lame. Okay, I feel like I need to use Growls at this point. I can't risk much more happening. Let's reduce your attack. There's a Rock Tomb. It'll hit, but what it'll do... It'll do a lot. Oh, dear. There's our Oranberry. We can Growl again. It's faster than... Right, Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb did slow us down. We can keep reducing its attack. You can't watch. You can't watch. I can't watch either at this point. Keep using Growl. On the bright side, we have 3 heals. But we can also hopefully... Can we switch? No, we can't. Oh, we can't switch out. We can survive another hit unless it's a crit. I mean, to be fair, I think if it crits, we're done for anyways. I don't think, even on full life, we wouldn't survive a crit. Okay, now we get to heal. Where is the super potion? There's a super pot. We need more than the 20 life, so let's use the super pot. Rock 2 missed. Double teams and prey. I don't like using RNG moves because usually enemy AI ignores it anyways. So I tend to ignore RNG moves in PvE games. I'm back. What did I miss? A nose pass that has blocked us from escaping and does way too much damage. We've just now got a lot of growls in though, so let's see how it goes. Let's use confusion again. Harden again doesn't matter. How much does this do? Okay. You have another potion? Lady. Lady, please stop. I'm sure you're a competent trainer and a competent gym leader, but please stop. I beg of you. The second potion use is really brutal. Hey, we got a crit, and it didn't finish it off. But we can end this now. There goes the nose pass. Rolls won the day. Oh boy, this would have been horrible otherwise. GG's, first gym of many down. Whew. Ba-ba-ba-bam-bam-bam. There we go. And now we can finally use Cut again. And we get Rock Tomb as a TM39. Which is also good. There we go, there we go. We did it. Roxanne is choosing you. This is not Gouda. Hey. Poggies. Oh, hey. That potion? Lamau. She didn't, at least. Get out. Out of the way. Wait, please. Don't take my goods. The goods. Not the goods. How could anybody take his goods? Let's heal up first before we save him. Our new level cap is set to Brawly, which is level 19. Bum bum bum. Not the goods. If he has a thingamabob, if he has a Poochyena, I'm gonna actually use Beedrill here. Beedrill wouldn't be bad. I can also take away all the berries now. Take. And take. Like how goods is capitalized, as it sounds like that that's the word he yelled. The only word he yelled. Not the goods! That might have been loud, very sorry about that. Where is he at? Is he up here or is he on the right side? It's on the right side. Oh, it's you. You're that fantastic trainer who helped me in Petalburg Woods. Help me, I was robbed by Team Aqua. I have to get the Devon goods back. If I don't, I'm going to be in serious trouble. Very well. Not only that, I also need to... I think save Pecco. There's a Jigglypuff. You allow items in battle? I thought it was normal to not have items. So, normal Nuzlocke is you can use as many items as you want. The next challenge is using only 3 items in battle. And then there's hardcore Nuzlockes, which say no items. And I generally have no interest in hardcoring right now. Maybe once I know the games better and I revisit them, I may go for hardcore. But yeah, not right now. Right now I'm limiting myself to 3 items. Though honestly, most fights I don't need items. Most fights I go fairly well without. I have to get the yelled 7 goods back to normal back. Most items are only banned because of X items anyways. Mostly, yeah. Although I really hate X items. I really don't like them. What? Are you coming? Come and get some then, he says as he steps back. But yeah, it's only for hardcore Nuzlocks. It's a Wingull. It's Pecco. Spearow. We're getting a lot of repeat Pokemon in here. Grah! Rah! Keelhaul it all! That hostage Pokemon turned out to be worthless, and to think I made a gateway, getaway, in this tunnel to nowhere. Hey you, so you want to battle me? Yes. Sure, let's have Beedrill take a sting at you. Ha! Ha! Ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum. I generally don't recommend people who have very little information about Pokemon who've never Nuzlocked before to do hardcore Nuzlocks, because that just calls for being brutal, by the way. Oh, we missed the Fury attack. I don't think I've ever missed a multi-attack on the first try. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 times is fine. 5 times would have won. 5 times would have been dope. We missed again. Is this just... Is today the day of missing everything? There we go. Beedrill will have a stab at it? Yes. Is that 3 items in a battle? Yes, it is per battle. Again, usually you don't really need that. It's very rarely that I have to even use a single item. Like, I think usually I tend to just have to use 1 item. And hardcore is no items at all, or outside combat? Okay. Outside combat is all good to go. It's just inside combat that you're not allowed to in hardcore. Like generally, it's always accounting for inside battle. Yeah, nothing else here. Let's head back. Let's return. Now I wonder how brutal you were to yourself with your own Nuzlocks. Because it does kind of sound like you've basically been doing hardcore Nuzlocke to train Pokemon. To train yourself playing Pokemon. Which, hats off, you know. It's not easy. Okay, you have nothing to give. Do you have anything to give? You have nothing to give. Because I'm new and I have just been doing hardcore Nuzlocking then. Do you want my rules? I mean, most of the rules are just normal. But I guess it sounds like you've just been using no items then. Bum, 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 bum. I'm actually also curious what you do for E4s. Because E4s apparently also have a standard thing that people do. How did it go with the Devon goods? You did. You got them back. You really are a great trainer. Yes, yes I am. You know, I know. As my thanks, I'll give you another great ball. Oh, okay. Fine. Excuse me, please. Please come with me. Please. 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 Please come with me. Please. That parcel you got back for us, could I get you to deliver that to the shipyard in Slateport? It would be awful if those robbers tried to take it again. So, could I count on you to do that for me? Oh, that's right. Could you wait here a second? Great. Da, 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 da. Our president would like to have a word with you. Ah, yes, thank you. What is going to be my salary for this one? 2,000 Pokédollar. Perfect. Unlimited Pokeball supply. Absolutely fantastic. You saved our staff not just once, but twice. I have a favor to ask of an amazing person like you. I understand that you're delivering the package to Slateport's shipyard. Well, on the way, could you stop off in Dewford Town? I was hoping that you'd deliver a letter to Stephen in Dewford. Obtain the letter. No, you should know that I'm a great president. Oh no, oh no. So I'd never be so cheap as to ask a favor for nothing in return. That's why I want you to have this. Oh no. That device is a Pokemon Navigator, or PokeNav for short. It's an indispensable tool for any trainer on an adventure. It has a map of the Hoenn region. You can check locations of Dewford and Slateport easily. By the way, I've heard that the sinister criminals Magma and Aqua, I believe, have been making trouble far and wide. I think it would be best if you rested up before you go on your way. Thank you for healing me, especially because we have a rival fight off this one. Well then, go on with caution and care. Thank you. Man gave you a smartphone as a reward. Well, more like a... Yeah, I guess it's a smartphone. Like an early times Nokia. Anything in the trash bin? Nope. Okay. But yeah, E4 rules are generally speaking the general rule of thumb that people have is that you adapt your level cap to the level of the last of the E4. Not the champ, but the last of the E4. I added a feature named Match Call to your Pokénav. Using the Match Call feature, you can chat with people who have been registered in your Pokénav. Okay. Please select the Poké. Thank you so much. I guess I'll call the president. Oh, since you called me, the Pokémon must be working properly. Other people will be registered, so try calling them too. Whoa, okay. Thanks, now let me get away. Thank you. So, May has a Wingull and a Trico. It's a good question of what's the best matchup for Wingull. The Wingull has wing attack and water. Only number I want is Steven's number. Fair enough. Yeah, normal rules, 1 each route, set battle mode, alive the box, no items in battle, dupe claws, shiny claws, gift to gift, in-game trade are allowed, trade evo allowed, I believe that's it. Dupe claws, everybody does dupe claws a little bit different. Some people will be like, okay, if it's a dupe you have, you can keep searching until you get a Pokemon that isn't a dupe. Some people will treat a dupe as you cannot catch anything. If it's a dupe, then tough luck. But in my case, I just keep searching until I get something that isn't a dupe. Then... yeah, the rest looks fine. Level cap, probably. I don't read level cap here, but I assume there's a level cap. How do we deal with Maze Wingull? Maybe just a Shuppet, honestly. Yes, level cap. Oh, I go catch something else. Yeah, okay, good. And just level cap. Good, 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 good. Oh, hi. Oh, she was registered. By the way, I passed the Mr. Briny and Petalware. Yep. Okay. Let's fight May. Bum 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 bum. Wingull. So for her Wingull, we have a Shuppet. And we'll just use Nightshade. We are doing... oh, it's a Sonic, Supersonic. Please do not be confused. Please. Okay, we got through. Nightshade will do 15 damage, but how much is 15 damage on the Wingull? It's not bad. How much does water do? Not a whole lot. Okay. Does 11 damage. And we hurt ourselves. We are now unalive to crit. That's fantastic. God, I can't even... us hitting ourselves did 21? No, 11 damage as well. So if it goes for water again and then we hit ourselves again, then the Shuppet will be down. So I have to switch. I guess I'll switch into whatever has the highest special defense. 30, 17, 15, 18, 23, 15. Honestly, then maybe even the teeny. Okay. T-Wave. Supersonic again. Please get through. Please. Thank you. Twister, go. Hey, we snapped out of confusion. There we go. Twister hits. How much damage is that going to do? Not a bad amount, honestly, compared to the wraps early on. Let's go again. Bye-bye, Wingull. Trico. This is a rematch. So let's T-Wave. Trico does 6 damage with a pound. Then we can go ahead and Twister. Quick attack does also 6 damage. How much? Okay, Twister is a 4-hit KO, I want to say. Unless we get a crit. There we go. That's his revenge. And it flinched. Twister can flinch? Yo. Let's go, Worm. Let's go, Worm. Down you go, May. We got our revenge for the early game. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Okay, that's enough. What's chat up to? Yes, level cap. Gotta go add. Fair enough. Yeah, there are also people who play all Soulsborne Sekiro games in a row without getting hit once. Thank you, Snare Drum. Welcome in, Snare Drum. Thank you for the hydrate. Welcome in, welcome in. There we go. I have hydrated. In a row without getting hit once. If they get hit, they start over from the beginning. Yeah, no hit runs. Not doing that either. Would never do that. I've played a lot of Souls games, and I would never do that. That sounds like hell. I do respect people who do that, though. Well, also random number gen my starter 1 to 3 left to right and pick whatever number generates. Oh, that is... You really want to go hardcore then. Basil doing the sick paraflinches here? Yeah. Hello, Snare. Welcome in. Welcome. Glad I can finally catch a stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have just beaten Rossborough City Gym, the first gym, and we have beaten our rival May. We're probably gonna make our way over to the next route now. Wait, there is still stuff here, right? Yeah, there's a hidden path. Hidden path leads to, I want to say a Pokeball or something. It's X-Defend. Doesn't matter. Emerald is such a good game. It is, and our currently randomized team is also really cool. It's a Shuppet, it's a Dratini, it's a Ralts, it's a Magikarp, a Spearow, and a Beedrill so far. It's a really nice team so far. Can't complain. Haven't gotten to a set of V4 yet though, so I don't know what I'm gonna set my rules for, but I'm assuming by your reaction it's gonna be hard on myself. Yeah. Right, we can use Cut now. New Pokemon soon. Let's learn Cut first of all. Can somebody learn it? Yes, the Beedrill can. There we go. The Beedrill can. I think it also has a good move now. Sadly. In a very odd way. We got X extra. Okay, that's not really useful. Down in here was another cut area. Let's cut. Chink chink. Is there anything here? There is a tiny mushroom. Still no shiny Kabuki? Rip. Are you a trainer? Nope. We got a miracle seed. That is would be good for that Oddish we didn't get. Right. Great Ball. I'm really sick and tired of your Great Balls, everybody. We really don't need them. There's a Pokeball. X attack. I don't use the buffs. I don't like the buffs. I still think they're really bad. Was there more cut stuff here? No. We can head over in here though. We need to catch the old man. There we go. Hold on, lass. Wait up, Pico. Oh, you're Basil. You saved my darling Pico. Oh, you so much. What's that? You want to sail with me? Have a letter bound for Dewford and a package for Stateford then? Quite the busy life you must lead as a 10-year-old child who's just basically learned how to read and write. But certainly, what you're asking is no problem at all. You've come to the right man. We'll sail for Dewford. Dewford it is then. Whee! Whee! We're also going to get a fishing rod. Actually, with a fishing rod, we can return to some earlier places. Beep, Dad. Oh, Basil, where are you now? It sounds windy wherever you are. I just heard from Devon's Mr. Stone about your Pokénav, so I decided to give you a call. It sounds like you're doing fine, so that's fine with me. You take care now. Goodbye. Registered Dad Norman to the Pokénav. A package for Stephen Stone. This is my love. How do the X items work? Just like free of a No. X items, you use them in battle. And they give you a huge boost. And it is honestly mostly why items are really OP in battles. It's why I don't use them. Because they're really cheesy and I just don't like them. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Okay, there is a fisherman. Are you the fisherman? Yes. Here we go. We got an old rod. Welcome in, Arctic Tessa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How am I? I'm doing fine. Playing some Pokemon Emerald. How are you? Okay, so let me first of all check that I'm not doing anything. Oh, hi, trainer. Thank you for the shout out, Pix, but I don't think they are streaming. If you do want to shout out people, though, if you're feeling the itch, you may shout out Snare and Spyro, who was in here, still is in here, and I think that's it. Ranger, are you a streamer person? Right, Alice as well, and I think that's all we had. Long time no see, long time no see. Cool, last time when I was here you were playing this game. I was actually playing Far Red back then. But yes, same generation, looks very similar. Fair enough. Okay, is this a different route? Wait, is there no grass here? I was so sure that there was grass here. Guess there isn't? So I guess we go inside the cave and check out our... Wait, cave is Granite Cave, and this is still Route 106. So Route 106 is a thing, and then the city is a thing. So let's go to the Route 106. Let's go ahead and equip the rod. And let us fish up some Pokemon. Also check me out, I was showing my mental crisis. Fair enough. Oh dear. Ba-ba-dum, ba-da-dum. You are indeed here. How is your shift going, Spyro? Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Not even a nibble? Not even a nibble. Ba-dum, 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 ba-da-da, ba-dum, ba-dum. Right, there we go. What do we get? Fishing is much better in randomizers for exactly this reason. You don't just get Magikarps. That said, a Fluffy being on a similar power level to a Magikarp is very interesting. Unless we got very lucky there. Yeah, Fluffy is dope. I think my reaction there was very tame for the fact that it's a Fluffy. Hello, Fluffy. Fluffy is amazing. 106. Fluffy. There you go. Let's see what Fluffy shall be called. The store's packed and everybody wants to be in my way. I'm very sorry to hear that. The sheep. I could have seen that coming, huh? Sheep. And there we go. We have now got the sheep. Let's also check the towns encounter. There isn't anything extra here. Nope. Oh wait, this is 107 over here. Interesting. So we actually get a ton of encounters here. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-ba-dum. Okay, 107 gives us what? A Pidgeotto. That is huge. That is insane. That is really insane. Yo. Okay. I won't complain. That is pretty dope. normally, but if I can get through these games with my rules, I can prop stream some ROMs. I'm starting at Gen 2 and going one game per at a time in release order. Avoiding re-released games. Yeah, I got Crystal and Gold on GB, but I'm getting Red and Green for 20 bucks when I get the Switch. Fair enough. This is gonna be the... Duh. We already have the bird. Don't think the pigeon works. The pigeon? The dove. I guess, are doves pigeons? Are doves pigeons? Yeah, they are the same thing. Pigeon comes from French, while doves comes from the Germanic and Old Norse. Okay. So it's the same thing. Interesting. The dove. And then we can still check the Jufu Town encounter. Lots of Pokemon here. What do we get from here? We get a... Oh, that's amazing, except you're very useful in the third generation. It's a Corphish. It's very cool, but also very useless in third gen. Very sad. I love Corphish. Oh well. One day, I will get a Corphish early on a Gen 4 later game, and it'll be amazing. But until then, you shall just rest on the box. I will still call it the crab, though. I think at this point... the crab... I mean, that's really dope. There's actually a whole bunch of encounters that we get this way. And then we still get our Granite Cave encounter. Usually I'd get a Maquita or an Aron here, but what do I actually get here? I get a Rattata. Okay. Okay. I guess that's cool. The rat. I mean, Raticate isn't bad. It's also just not great. The rat. I think at this point I need to be like, okay, if people want to have other names than just the, then people will have to give me a different name, because I think the animal is gonna be the theme for today. You're gonna give me Flash? Thank you. Let's hand the package over to Steven, and then we can call it a day, I think. Let's teach Flash. I really hate having to teach Flash. Let's do that still. It's an HM. Let's give that to you. I don't really want to give the roles to the thing. Escape rope. In early game, having water type is amazing. Hits late game in surf areas. Having a water type is horrible. You can't use that. Right. I guess I learned Flash for nothing. Dun 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 dun. Okay. You just cycle for that. Bum, 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 bum. El hombre! Lombre! ¿Cómo estás? Somewhere down here, I think. Yes. I've played this game so many times and I'm usually so lazy with using Flash that at this point I can probably do this without Flash. I'm sad now. It's an Ivysaur and I can't have it. I got a Rattata instead. He does sit. He's a good boy. Uh-huh. Is there anything here, actually? It's a Clamperl. That thing basically looks the same in every generation. But Ivysaur does the cities. Ivysaur does the sit. Found the Everstone. Not that I'm ever actually gonna use it, I don't think. Was the ladder up here? I don't think it was. Hey, it's a fungus, everybody. It's a fungus. Weird. Fungus in Gen 3? Weird. There's another ladder. There we go. Snubble. Next week's schedule, everybody, in case you haven't seen my social media posts, is gonna be weird because actually for the next 2 weeks, my weekends will be completely blocked. So I will probably be doing Magic Mondays tomorrow. Magic Mondays will stay. And then I will be doing Pokemon probably on Thursdays. I won't be doing Mega Man then for the next 2 weeks, which kind of sucks, but I don't really have the time to do more than that among the week. So it'll be Magic Mondays and a Pokemon stream on Thursday for the next 2 weeks. Is Bulbasaur your favorite Pokemon? No. But it's fitting. It's fitting for my VTuber. Hello, Steven. My name's Steven. I'm interested in rare stones, so I travel here and there. Oh, a letter for me. Da-da-da-da. Okay, thank you. You went through all this trouble to deliver that. I need to thank you. Let me see. I'll give you this TM. It contains my favorite move, Steel Wing, and he goes on to never use it again. Bum 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 bum. It's Aaron and Nidoran Male are my favorites. If you keep training, you could even become the champion of the Pokemon League one day. That's what I think. I know, since we've gotten to know each other, let's register one another in our Pokenavs. We got husband's number. We got husband's number. I've got to hurry along. Farewell. Saramada. Okay. Also, Trapinch is definitely in the top 3. He's probably 3rd place, I should say. Trapinch is definitely 3rd. Welcome in, Kappa. That's it. He's called you potential champ already. It's decided. It is decided. Until the RNG decides to hurt us anymore. On the bright side, we have roles for Brawly. I will need to think about how I structured a team, though, for the Brawly gym. Ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-dum-ba-da-dum-bum. Bum-bum, ba-da-dum. Bum-ba-dum. So we have a very cool choice. We have a Shuppet, we have a Dratini, we have a Rolls, we have a Magikarp. It won't be a Gyarados for Brawly, unfortunately. We have a Spearow, we have a Beedrill, we have a Ditto, we have a Togepi, we have a Fluffy, we have a Pidgeotto, a Corphish, and a Rattata. All of them are really cool. I think for by far the Fluffy is the coolest here, along with a Pidgeotto. And then probably Ratata. And I think the rest can stay back there. Team-wise, unfortunately, since Magic... I mean, I'll keep the Magic up. I really need something for Electric Gym later, because I'm pretty sure, honestly, Rules will deal with Brawly, along with Spearow and the Pidgeotto. I think that's gonna be a given. I think I can leave Magikarp behind, because second gym, it won't be a Gyarados yet, and for third gym... Gyarados has 4 times weakness to electric. So, not very useful, obviously. So, and then, obviously, for Fire Gym, though, then Magikarp, or rather Gyarados, can come in and help. But until then, we've still got ages to go. But yeah, I think this is probably going to be the team that I'll bring into the Brawly fight. But... that is gonna be... This irritates me. Come on, this is like Minecraft 101. Make a pure center. Make a good center where you can stand in the center of it. This is horrible. Why can't we stand in the center of the ball? Huh? And why isn't the nurse centered with the Pokeball either, or with the entrance? Why is nothing centered? Wait, is she actually centered with the entrance? She is. But it's also too... this is irritating. Anyway. We will save the game. We have 3 hours and 5 minutes so far. It's not been a bad day. We have had the first gym. We've captured several Pokemon. We've beaten our rival. And we've beaten our rival again. So let us see who else is live right now. Is anybody streaming in the Emerald department? Goodbye, pigs. Have a good time. Thank you for hanging around. There is actually someone playing Emerald on a PNG or VTuber. Let's look at that. Crowd control Nuzlocke challenge. That seems very evil. Interesting. But also very chaotic. Sure. Screw it. Let's just do that. Always spend so much time looking for people. Let's go. We're gonna raid a person called Mashigi. They're currently playing in the Pokemon Emerald controlled by Crowd Control, which is a software, a third-party software that allows viewers to actually interact with a game. I may do that one day as well, though most of the interactions are kind of also very one-sided. Not to the benefit of the streamer. But thank you all for coming around. I will also be dropping in the Discord so that everybody who wants to keep track of all the shorts and streams coming up and all the video uploads that I do, join the Discord and you'll always be up to date. With that though, thank you all for coming by, have a great time, and goodbye.